Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, man. I had a long day at work. I'm glad to be home. Ah, damn it. Hold on. Wait, what is happening? Damn it. It was working perfectly fine a couple days ago. Uh, you had to create render device. Okay, there it goes. Marvel. Raven. Okay. We will see. Oh, it's still plugged in my PlayStation. Hold on. In my controller. Hopefully it's not too loud. All right. So, this is X-Men Legends. This was a game that I used to play a lot growing up. This was practically like my foray into like the X-Men video games. I did, you know, obviously get into the X-Men movies by Fox growing up, but I never really played any like the X-Men games until this one. So this was like my first one, alongside like you could say Marvel Ultimate Alliance, you know. What's up, Final? So yeah, we're gonna be playing some X-Men Legends just to chill out tonight.
Today on RVN World News, we examine the growing mutant menace.
Oh,
it's
great.
a concern of worldwide proportions.
Menace.
This scene took place in Russia 2 weeks ago as a young mutant stood in defiance of the military. And in the Far East, the authorities attempted to quell an uprising at a mutant camp, but they had little success.
We interrupt this newscast with a breaking story. A young woman named Allison Cressmere was identified as a mutant. The Genetic Research and Security Organization is now responding to that report, but a mob has formed and tempers are flaring.
Help! Somebody help me! Mom! Mom! I'm not a mutant! I swear I'm not! Blob! Grab the girl and get out of here! Get out of my way!
Oh god, it's Blob.
Mind if I cut in?
Stop! Stop!
Bro, Blob is dead. Dude, I love mutants. They're so cool. How the fuck did Blob survive that shit? Holy... What? He's not immune to getting burned. Or maybe they just couldn't show it.
Freeze, mutie! Hey, bub, you should have called in sick today.
I love Wolverine, man. Thank God it's not fucking Ultimate Wolverine. But he certainly has like the what is it? The same outfit as Ultimate Wolverine.
Time you freaks learned a lesson.
Sweet dreams, sucker.
Alright, so this game basically is like the same kind of combat as in Ultimate Alliance. You have like certain combos you can do with certain like combinations of buttons. You can do air combos and stuff. Some mutants can fly like Storm, but I think you have to like upgrade, get like a upgrade for that. Oh, nice. Characters. Yeah, Berserker Rage, nice. Obviously, it's like an RPG type game, so you pick up loot and stuff, and you level up and everything. Obviously, we start with Wolverine. We get new abilities once we level up and stuff. I have too much points. We'll spend them.
I've been looking at your hydrate numbers and...
Alright, I'll hydrate.
It's looking a little low. We gotta get those rookie numbers up. Chug, 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 chug.
Think you're bad, mutie?
You ain't getting up from that.
Obviously, Steve Bloom is voicing Wolverine, so that's fun.
Help. I'm fading quick.
We gain access to like health potions we can use and stuff, which is nice. So unfortunately, Wolverine doesn't have like his healing factor ability yet, even though he does like innately have it.
Sweet dreams, sucker.
So we just have to wait until he levels up enough, you know? Medic. On my stream streaks, yeah, I gain more than I can spend. I mean, no one's really giving me any ideas for like stream channel redeems, so you know. Who's that?
Am I playing too rough for you?
You asshole! Fuck! Come on. That's mean. But I just go. I think I just have to go through this. I was gonna say sewers, but no.
Let's see what you got.
Subway. Level up. Okay, what can I get? What can I get? Claw Fury. There you go. Healing factor, definitely.
Ooh yeah, ain't no one standing my...
Okay. Ah, damn it, I can't get the stuff. Fuck.
Medic!
Who's next?
I can't wait until we get the other characters.
Next time, you ain't getting up.
Ooh, combo. Nice. Now I'm at 13k. Nice. Yeah, it's just teaching you like combos and shit.
Let's see what you got.
You're lucky you're still breathing.
No!
I haven't played this game in so long, so I'm not entirely sure if I remember what X-Men you can play as. Obviously, I remember Storm. Ooh, Mystique. You can't play as Mystique. I think you can play as Nightcrawler, Cyclops. I think Jean Grey, Beast. Can't remember. Speaking of Cyclops. Ooh. Sorry, I'm drinking a little bit. I got some vodka with me. Can we level up? No, not yet.
Hey, Wolverine.
What are you waiting for? Come on.
Oh.
What's going on here? You're finished, Mystique. Give up.
Fool. You think I came here alone?
Pyro? Oh, these guys. Who are these guys?
I will annihilate you!
To no-name...
Say goodnight, Bob.
No-name thugs. That's pretty funny. Duck Booba bring back? No, because you guys spam it too much. It really sucks when I'm trying to do like a playthrough of a game for like a video, and you guys just like spam the redeems like that.
Run while you got the chance.
You are destined to lose, X-Men.
You are
Sweet
destined to
son.
lose, X-Men. Nice. Oh, look, it's Pyro.
Ha! You're one of the mighty X-Men?
Wait, he's Australian? When was he Australian? Dude, I haven't played this game in so long. You know, a fun fact about Pyro.
The game's over, X-Men.
He's not able to actually like make fire. He's only able to like control it. So you saw him right there. He had like flamethrowers attached to his wrists. That's the only way he's able to like manipulate the fire. Obviously, he appeared in like the X-Men movies. In the first one, he had like the lighter that he used in that one scene at the house to like blow up the cop cars and attack the police and everything. Yeah, he can't like create fire. It's funny when it comes to that. There was a comic, Ultimate Spider-Man. You probably heard of it. Back in like the 2000s. Pyro appeared in it, and he was able to like control Human Torch, who, as you know, is able to like create fire and like throw fireballs and everything, and basically immerse himself in fire. It's really nice. Is this the one X-Men game if you wait around long enough they get sassy with you? I don't know. I have stick drift on my controller, so I mean we can try seeing it.
Who's next?
All right, let's see. Yeah, welcome in, Harpy. How you doing? If you guys are watching on YouTube, I'm also streaming on Twitch. Same name, just add TV to the end of it. I don't know what game it was, but I remember if you wait around long enough, they get all lit. It's not like we gotta save the world.
I will allow this, just this once.
I have a vague remembrance of something like that, I think. Oh! He...
Hey, why don't we go bust some heads?
He does have idle dialogue. That's great. He's not like sassy or anything. Maybe it's like different for each X-Men. Oh yeah, there is a snowy game there is a snowy level in this game. I know which one you're talking about. I played this game so much. I have like I wouldn't say a complete understanding of all the levels that are in this game, but some levels stand out to me. But I don't think I ever played this game to completion, like beginning to end, you know? I can't wait to get Nightcrawler.
I will annihilate you!
Yeah, we do need more games like this. I have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. I also have X-Men Legends too. I wanna eventually play X-Men, not X-Men, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, but that's only on the Switch. And I do have a Switch. It's just like fuck, it's such a hassle getting it set up, you know? Oh, yeah. Extraction point with an X. That's funny. Change your team. Okay. We don't have any team members yet, unfortunately, so we can't get like fucking Cyclops or like Colossus or Storm or something. I think Iceman is in this game though, which is nice. I really like Iceman.
Maybe you ought to stay down.
I will annihilate you! This is impossible!
Better.
Bro, have some respect for Iceman, Final. Iceman is an Omega level mutant. He doesn't freeze things. He like stops the atoms or like the molecules from moving. Yeah, here's the Mystique fight. No!
The game's over, X-Men! I'll see you again, X-Men!
Alright, she throws grenades. Can I get up here? Bro, stop running!
Hey, I ain't doing so good here.
You are destined to lose, X-Men!
There we go.
Wolverine, someday, some way, I'll see you die.
Yeah,
You're
right.
done, darling, and I ain't even broken a sweat.
Where's Blob taking the kid?
Where's Blob taking the kid?
Oh, never mind.
She's ours now, Wolverine. You'll never see her again.
I love that some of the dialogue is like a little bit lower quality than the others. It's pretty funny.
We'll get her back, Mystique. Even if we have to cut down each and every one of you Brotherhood psychos.
Oh. What's so special about her?
What's so special about her?
The Crestmere child has her uses.
You always got some plan brewing, don't you, Mystique?
It's funny, looking back on this Mystique design, I really like it. Mainly because the red matches her hair, and it's a really big contrast to her blue skin. But I do really miss her like white dress with like the little skull on her head, you know?
It's time to save Allison.
You'll never catch Blob.
Mystique defeated. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, right! We fight Blob. It's crazy how different this version of Blob is from the fucking Ultimate Universe. I've been listening to a bunch of Ultimate Universe like stuff when it comes to like the comics and stuff. And Ultimate Blob is like super fucking crazy, dude. There's the Ultimatum storyline where a bunch of mutants and people die. Blob ends up eating Wasp, and he says like tastes like chicken. And there's another thing in the was it in one of the Ultimate X-Men comics where the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants finds out that that Magneto is alive because Blob has been catfishing Beast on like on the internet, pretending to be like a girl, and like Beast is like so lonely and stuff he actually believes it. So he basically tells Blob like, "Oh yeah, Magneto's alive." Crazy.
Hey, Wolverine.
Yay!
All right.
Optic Blast! Optic Blast!
Sweet dreams, sucker.
Combo!
Oh, I forgot about these. Ooh, change team. What's up, Ernest? How you doing? I don't know what that means. Optic Blast. Optic Rage. Oh, right, that one. Leadership. Ooh. Maybe Focus might be good. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Okay, so Focus just increases your maximum energy regeneration. That's good. Ice sucks. I'm the original Pyromaniac. Iceman is fucking awesome, man. I can't wait until we get to some of the costumes we can put on the characters. Because there's some X-Men costumes that I like in the Ultimate Universe. So like when the ones that these guys are wearing are like the Ultimate Universe ones, which is nice.
I'm on it.
The game's over, X-Men!
Who's next?
There's no...
Water and ice. Shut up, Final. God. Trying to have fun here. Tactics. Rage. Let's do the sweep. Oh, we can't, actually. Oh, level 5. Okay. What can I get? Oh, I can just get accuracy or critical strike. I mean, he's mainly ranged, so...
You ain't worth my time.
Man, this is bringing back so many good memories.
You are destined to lose, X-Men!
Combo!
This isn't over.
Maybe you ought to stay down. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
I need a hand.
Combo!
Right.
I forgot there were combos in this game. Oh wait, here's the fight. The Blob.
Ow!
Fucking hits Blob.
Get this guy away from me!
Recognize her voice.
Hey, come back here!
Don't take another step closer, Blob.
Wait, is that Robert Atkin Dowse?
Try and stop me, Cream Puff!
Oh. So Blob's mutant power is that on top of him being like really big and shit, he's not able to like be moved at all, I think.
I'm in trouble here.
Combo!
Right.
Combo!
Damn it.
Combo!
Yes. All right. I need a hand.
Combo!
Good work. guys.
Nice.
Now get Alice into the X-Jet. I'll meet you
Oh,
there.
Jean Grey. Thank you for the bits. 100 bits. RP? Appreciate it. What's up? Okay, they only do the voice acting sometimes. Gene, could you ask Storm to create some rain and keep the civilians off the street and give us a little cover?
Got it.
Cover, sorry. Oh, look, we got Allison. I think her X-Men name is Magma. Also, I don't know if she's like a mainstay in the comics or she was just made for this game.
Follow me.
Maybe she made some appearances in the comics. I'm just not 100% sure.
Got it.
It's Storm, Mistress of the Elements. I love Storm. I was listening to some what is it? Some comic person talking about the Civil War event in Marvel. And right now we're on like the Black Panther and like Storm part of it, which is nice. I always thought Black Panther and like Storm were like a really good couple. I kind of wish they were at the forefront a little bit more, like on like maybe at the same level as like Sue and like Reed, or like Jean and Cyclops, or like Rogue and Gambit.
I will annihilate you!
Sorry about that.
Look, it's the Raven Software logo thing.
I need more power to do that.
Nice.
Hey, no.
Let's see what he can do now. I think. Throw rage, no. 15. Critical strike sounds good. Ooh, oh, we can read comics. That's so cool. I love like the X-Mansion
The
shit.
game's over, X-Men!
I really love just like going back to the X-Mansion and just like reading shit. Because I think they had like a trivia game that you could play, and it just asks you like trivia questions. And if you answered right, you gain XP.
Oh yeah.
I wonder what that says. Marvel. Marvel. Ooh. I really like this Marvel company. I don't know about you guys.
I will annihilate you!
You're lucky you're still breathing.
Combo!
I don't know about you guys, but I think this Marvel company is gonna make it big one day. Maybe make like a universe or something, a cinematic universe, if you will. And one thing that I like is that Cyclops is finally getting some respect on his name. I think it was mainly due to the X-Men 97 first season, and then the Marvel Rivals game.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
Oh.
The game's over, X-Men!
Remember, you can jump off of these buildings. But you'd like insta-die, so...
This isn't over.
Combo!
Oh, Danger Room disc. Oh, right. If we look around like the map, we get discs, and I think it unlocks like training stuff.
You are destined to lose, X-Men.
I'm trying to remember when this game came out, because I'm trying to remember when Danger Room became like a character, like in Tokon. Because honestly, when she was announced for like Marvel Tokon, I didn't know that she was an actual like character in the comics. Because I knew like the Danger Room was like the thing the X-Men trained with. But I didn't know that she was like her own like character, you know? Got 3 bags of Calypsos. Ooh, what are Calypsos?
I will annihilate you!
It was also funny when I looked up her design in the comics, and God, she looked ugly in the comics. Danger looked so ugly in the comics, man. She looked horrific. I really prefer how she looked in Tokon, honestly. Okay, let's get out of here and head home. Yay, it's the X-Jet! But your work isn't done yet. Man, the X-Jet looks so cool. I really wish it kept this design and like the X-Men properties.
Why is all this happening to me?
Allison, it's okay.
Things were fine until last week. I got mad at my little brother and suddenly the ground started to shake. I knew it was my fault, but I didn't want to admit it.
Your powers are becoming active, which...
Things have only gotten worse. That lava in the street? I made it happen. I'm becoming a mutant.
There's nothing wrong with...
And that woman? She was gonna make me join something called the Brotherhood. She could come after me again. Anytime!
Allison, you couldn't be in safer hands.
Exactly.
We're the X-Men.
The Xavier Institute for Higher Learning. And it's blown up. Immediately blown up. Such is the fate of the Xavier Mansion. Look, it's Professor X! God, he looks so bald. He looks so bald. So bald.
Professor Xavier, I'd like you to meet Allison Crestmere.
A little confused, but I'm okay.
That's understandable.
Oh, it's Patrick Stewart!
Perhaps Jean could take you on a tour of the mansion. Or would you prefer that I show you the true purpose of the Institute in the sub-basement?
I'd like Jean to show me around.
It would be my pleasure. As you move from room to room, I'll give you a little information on the X-Men.
Once you're done with Jean's tour, come back here and I'll show you the sub-basement.
Lead the way, Allison.
I love hearing Sir Patrick Stewart's voice so much, man. He's so peak. I love him. Review X-Men BIOS. Okay. Wolverine, name Logan, real name James Howlett. That's not, James Howlett isn't on here, but his real name's James Howlett. Logan is a man who's a mystery even to himself, a victim of vicious experiments at the Weapon X laboratories. Wolverine's memories have been severely damaged. Who he is and where he came from may be lost to him forever, but one thing is certain, he's the best at what he does. Born in Canada, Wolverine worked for Department H, a group of superheroes based in Ottawa, Canada. Wolverine eventually left his homeland to work for Charles Xavier and the X-Men, possessing a mutant ability to quickly heal physical damage. Wolverine also has claws he can extend and retract from the back of his hands. Perhaps because of his mutant healing factor, the Weapon X labs fuse adamantium to his bones, making his skeleton virtually indestructible. His acute sense of smell allows him to follow the trail of an enemy. So, they touched on it a little bit there with the reason he has the adamantium skeleton. The main reason why they thought to Weapon X wanted to bind the adamantium skeleton to Wolverine is because of his healing factor. They figured that he was like the best person to survive the bonding process. Because he was just so resilient due to the healing factor. Also, another fun fact on the healing factor in the adamantium skeleton. The adamantium skeleton he has bonded to him is actively poisoning him, and his healing factor is fighting it off all the time. You've probably heard of Old Man Logan or like seen the movie Logan. But that's like an alternate timeline where Wolverine got tricked into killing the X-Men by Mysterio, and in the future he's like really old. He can't really heal as great as he could before, and he doesn't pop his claws because of the poisoning of the adamantium skeleton. It basically weakened his healing factor over time. That's why. Originally, before the adamantium, he had like bone claws, which you didn't really find out until the aftermath of when Logan fought Magneto and Magneto ripped the adamantium from his bones. And I think, was it Fear Itself or something? It was some X-Men event. But Wolverine retreated to the wilderness, and then he popped his bone claws, and he became like a savage Wolverine and shit like that. But yeah, without the adamantium claws, he just has regular bone claws, which you did see in Days of Future Past, the movie. Doesn't he kill a bunch of his teammates due to the adamantium by Magneto magnet power? No, in the Old Man Logan timeline. Basically, all the villains teamed up under the leadership of Red Skull and fought various different heroes. Mysterio was tasked with fighting the X-Men, and in order to do that, he basically used his abilities to trick Wolverine into thinking that a bunch of the X-Men villains attacked the mansion, and Wolverine just killed all of them. And once Mysterio like removed the illusion, it turned out that Logan ended up killing all the X-Men. That's why. Oh, and then afterwards he tried to kill himself by putting his head on a train track and a train run over him. But because of the adamantium and his healing factor, it didn't really work. And I think that was the reason why he never popped his claws again. Because he was just so ashamed that he ended up killing his family. It just shows you how strong Mysterio is. Because another thing that Wolverine has is enhanced senses that the bio touched on. He has a really good sense of smell and hearing. He's like really good at like tracking. That's one of his like main abilities. It's much like Sabretooth. They share a lot of the same abilities. Sabretooth is basically like an inverse of what happened to Wolverine. When like Sabretooth just like succumbed to his like animal side and like Wolverine didn't. And they've become like they've been like Nemesis's like arch enemies for like a very, very long time. I think it all ties back to a long, long time ago in like ancient Japan or something. I don't think it was ancient Japan, but it was in Japan where Wolverine met this Japanese woman. I can't remember her name. He fell in love, and then Sabretooth killed her, and then they just been like mortal enemies ever since. And Sabretooth has like a really busted healing factor, just like Wolverine. But Sabretooth doesn't have like the adamantium. He just like has really sharp claws. Cyclops. Scott Summers, Cyclops. Duty would be the word that best sums up Scott Summers. It's a sense of duty that led him to become the first member of Professor Xavier's team of X-Men. It is also his sense of duty that continues to drive him to bear the awesome burden of team leader. Cyclops' eyes are able to generate a blast of energy which is strong enough to melt steel. Okay, that's wrong. Cyclops' optic beams don't melt stuff. They're concussive beams. Maybe it's pulling from like the X-Men movies. But in the comics, the optic blasts just are basically pure concussive energy. It's like the reason why people say like his eyes are portals to like the punch dimension, because if you get hit by his beams, it's just like being punched like really, really hard. The energy comes from solar energy his body absorbs. Maybe I don't remember that. I do not remember that whatsoever. The energy comes from solar energy his body absorbs. What is that, like he's like Superman or something? Maybe that's like an old comic thing. I don't remember that. The most up-to-date knowledge that I have of Cyclops' powers is that his eyes are basically windows to the punch dimension. That's where he gets his like the optic blasts come from. Unfortunately, he was hurt as a youngster when he and his brother Alex were forced to jump from a burning plane. Because of that injury, Scott cannot control his optic blasts. That is true. Okay, yeah. Because of that injury, Scott cannot control his optic blasts. Yeah, he has ruby quartz glasses, and then he has the visor. Were it not for the special glasses with ruby quartz lenses Professor Xavier developed, Cyclops would not be able to open his eyes without emitting a beam of energy. The really cool thing about the visor that Cyclops has is that he's able to focus it and like basically do different settings, which makes it like thinner but able to cut through things. So you know, if you have like a shower head that's able to switch like the settings, to like the mist or like the like really hard thing of water to like clean your body with, he can basically do that too with his visor. He can focus it into like a splitting beam, or he can like widen it to hit more people. Jean Grey. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a real name because that's just her real name. She used to go by Marvel Girl, and then she went by Phoenix when she got possessed by the Phoenix. But normally she just goes by Jean Grey. It really sucks. I really wish Jean Grey did have like a really cool name, you know? Marvel Girl is a really cool name. But that's like really old school though. Being mildly telepathic as a child, Jean Grey first met Professor Xavier in hopes he could correct problems she experienced in dealing with her mutant talents. Later on in her teenage years, she joined Xavier's group and became the 5th X-Man. She was initially given the codename Marvel Girl, but that title is rarely used anymore. I wish it still got used. I think they call her that in the Ultimate Universe. Wolverine will occasionally refer to her as Red because of her bright red hair. Yeah, that's true. It's funny it doesn't mention the Phoenix at all. There are many wonders to be found in the Xavier Mansion. Feel free to explore everything the mansion has to offer. Here you can access movies, view comic covers, or visit the Danger Room. Okay.
Welcome to the Xavier Institute, Allison.
This place is huge.
This place is huge. What is it?
This is the Xavier Institute, a school where mutants learn to control their abilities, as well as discovering more about themselves and their place in the world.
A school for mutants? I didn't know there was such a thing.
The fact that the students are mutants is kept secret for everyone's protection. In addition to being a school, the mansion is also home to the X-Men.
Cool. I've heard of the X-Men.
Cool. I've heard of the X-Men. Yeah, they're like one of the premier superhero teams.
What room is this?
The library is one of the most popular rooms in the house. There's a wide variety of literature here, from Shakespeare...
No, you got cut off a little bit. Okay.
Who are you?
My name is Jean Grey, and I've been an X-Man most of my life.
Today, in New York City, were you talking to people with your thoughts?
Yes. My mutant abilities deal with telepathy and telekinesis.
This is not AC3. Oh shit, I forgot to download the Revelation. Knights Templar. What's up? How are you doing? You're a mutant.
You're a mutant?
Yes, I am. You'd be hard put to find someone around here who isn't.
I didn't think there were many people like me.
Our numbers are growing, and it's nothing to be ashamed of, Allison. Even though there are a few people who would like you to be.
Ah, what? I thought I changed that title. I'm sorry. Hold on. Alright, thank you for letting me know, Templar. I appreciate that. Let me go ahead and change that real quick. I don't want to fucking tell people that I'm playing the wrong game. Okay, I changed the title. Hopefully it goes through. Let me delete these upcoming stream things, because that's one of the things I hate about the Stream Elements multi-streaming. Sometimes it does like an upcoming stream thing, and I don't mean it to. I'm great, not gonna lie. Glad you forgot to change the title. Well, I'm glad you're here. Are you an X-Men fan too?
You're telepathic?
I have the ability to read minds and communicate mentally.
And telekinesis means you can lift stuff with your thoughts, right?
Exactly. I've grown quite powerful at it over the years, but I doubt I'll ever master it.
Gene, you're selling yourself short. You become like an Omega level telepath. Come on. Or an telekinetic. On par with like Xavier. Or maybe even more powerful.
Thanks for the info.
What's this? Review comics. Ooh! Wolverine comic. Oh, I remember this one. Ultimate X. Oh god, it's Ultimate. Yeah, see? Dude, I really hate Ultimate Wolverine. You guys know that Ultimate Wolverine's like a pedophile? You think I'm joking, but I'm not. It's really fucking weird. He's like a straight up like pedophile. There's like there's a scene in the Ultimate Spider-Man comics where him and Wolverine get switch places, like switch bodies. So Spider-Man gets put in Wolverine's body, and like Wolverine gets put in Spider-Man's body. And Wolverine tries like initiating stuff with Mary Jane, who I'll remind you is in high school at the time. So it's like super fucking weird. And then like in a later X-Men comic, he actually sleeps with the Jean Grey, who's like barely legal, but he's also like 200 plus years old because he's like, obviously because of the healing factor, he doesn't age. It's like the one of the main reasons I fucking hate Ultimate Wolverine so much. I prefer like the new Ultimate Comics Wolverine where he's like the Winter Soldier. Yeah, but I don't know why X-Men are gonna destroy the Tobey Spider-Man universe. Oh, you're talking about the leaks for Doomsday. Yeah. I'm thinking it's basically because the fucking they're it's what was it? It was explained in Multiverse of Madness. Basically their universes are colliding with each other via like the Earths, and it happens in the comics. Basically it's either one Earth like blows like has to get blown up before they both collide, and that's like the only way to stop it. It's basically destroy one Earth or like both of them get destroyed. So I'm guessing is like the X-Men are trying to save their world by destroying the Tobey Spider-Man universe, which sucks. Because it's if it's one thing, I love the Tobey Spider-Man movies so much. Tobey Spider-Man is like the thing that got me into Marvel growing up, alongside Hulk. Yeah, Templar, you didn't know that about Wolverine? I'm sorry.
Classes are held here Monday through Friday. The students receive a full curriculum in math, history, physics, and a wide variety of other topics.
Also, fun fact, in the Ultimate universe, mutants aren't like a naturally occurring thing as they are in the main 616 universe. Actually, mutants were discovered by Nick Fury and like some scientist, and they artificially created them. So all the mutants you see in the Ultimate Universe in the original Ultimate X-Men, Nick Fury basically had like some aerosol spray spread in like the Earth's atmosphere, which awakened the mutation in humans, and caused them to like gain powers and shit.
Did you have a question, Allison?
If Tobey Spider-Man dies, I'm hating on all X-Men. I'm joining Doom's cause. I really hope they don't do that, dude. That would be like a really, really big slap to the face for all the people that really grew up with like Sam Raimi Spider-Man like me. And just to see like the Fox X-Men basically kill the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man universe. It'd just be like, God, it'd be like such a fucking kick in the balls, man. I'd really hate that.
This house is too cool. Who owns it?
The Xavier Mansion is owned by Professor...
Looks as if it hasn't changed since it was first built.
Oh, it's had quite a bit of remodeling over the years. But
all
we're
the
very fussy about
explosions.
keeping things as close to the original design as possible.
It's always it's like basically like it's basically tradition that the Xavier Mansion just explodes in every single iteration of it in the movies.
This place is huge. What kind of things are here?
The mansion has dormitories for the students, a swimming pool, a library, and a huge lawn should you feel the need to stretch your legs.
Who's Professor Xavier?
Who's Professor Xavier?
Professor Xavier, or Professor X as some call him, is the founder of the X-Men, but perhaps more importantly, he's a teacher.
What subject does he teach?
Humanities. He's trying to
Aww.
help mutants and non-mutants learn that they can live together peacefully.
So, Professor Xavier's a mutant too?
Oh yes. He's the most powerful telepath alive.
Oh yeah, this obviously came out before Emma Frost was introduced. Emma Frost is like on like the same level as Xavier, and then Jean Grey would basically hone her powers and become even stronger than both of them, I think.
Thanks. I'll ask again if I need more info.
This is the sitting room. It's a great place to kick back and relax. Needless to say, this room doesn't get a lot of use by the X-Men.
God, I remember one mission in this game where fucking Juggernaut comes and starts destroying stuff in the
This
mansion.
is the day room. Ah, it's beautiful, isn't it? There are times I find it hard to believe there's a high-tech underground level beneath this grand old mansion.
An underground level?
With 3 question marks?
Oh yes, but I'll leave that part of the tour to Professor Xavier.
Ooh, what's this? Review cinematics. Oh, okay, yeah. That's cool.
Believe it or not, we do take the time to sit down every once in a while and have a meal together, just like any other family.
I can't picture any of the X-Men actually cooking a meal.
Gambit.
You haven't lived till you've tasted Pete's barbecue or Betsy's Cornish hen.
Oh, she talking about Betsy Braddock Psylocke? That's funny.
Thanks.
Okay. It's really weird. Psylocke was originally like a regular, like a white chick, I think, and then she died and like basically switched bodies with like a Japanese lady.
Did.
Thanks.
Comics, right? Why can't they just make a really strong mansion? I don't know, actually.
The second floor.
Oh.
This. Did.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll ask again if I
hate when it gets cut off like that. But yeah, that's a good question. Why don't they just make the... Why don't they make the expansion just stronger? I don't know. Maybe it dropped too much attention.
This room belongs to Scott
Summers,
Summers.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He's kinda cute.
And he's kinda spoken for.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
I'm just teasing, Allison. Scott and I have been together forever. I'm lucky to have him.
Yeah, but Scott seems to cheat on you a lot. That's kind of weird, though, right? Maybe you just, like watching from the chair? Just saying. Aww. A wooden frame picture of Jean sitting near the helm of a small sailing boat wearing a heavy sweater sits here. There is wind in her hair and the look on her face is joyful. Signed across the top is the message, "To Scott, all my love." Aww. That's sweet. Doesn't really make up for all the times he's like cheated on her though. Okay, whose is this? I think this might be either Kitty's room or Rogue's.
This is my bedroom.
Oh, never mind.
I've lived here off and on since I was a teenager. The X-Mansion is pretty much the only real home I've ever known.
Wait, why don't you share a room with Scott? Wait, how old are you guys in this game? A stylized image of 2 hands holding roses prepped up here. A sentiment is written across the top of the image. Our love will bloom forever. Scott. That's so sweet! I love that, actually. It really just sucks that Scott fucking, that Scott just, like, cheats on Jean Grey sometimes. Did you like Sadie Sinks as Jean Grey? Yeah, I did. I actually really enjoyed her. I wasn't really expecting the whole thing with her sister to be, like, a major plot point. In fact, when I was watching it in the theater, and it got to the point where it had, like, her sister, I was like, did Jean Grey actually have a sister? And I had to, like, Google it, which was really funny. All in all, I think she did a good job. I think she really fucked up in, like, treating, like, civilians and shit, like, taking over their minds and stuff. I think they're gonna have to do a lot to really get us on her side the next movie, in the X-Men.
This is your room, Allison.
I'm not sure if I want to learn about them.
But Allison, if you don't learn to control your abilities now, they could wind up causing far more damage later on.
I suppose you're right. Still, I don't know.
Okay, whose room is this? Oh, this is definitely Beast's room. Hank McCoy.
This is Hank McCoy's room.
Yeah.
We call him Beast, but not as an insult. You'll find out why when you meet him. To look at him, you'd never guess he was such a bookworm.
Yeah, Beast. Beast is really interesting. Originally, he was like a normal, ordinary-looking human, but just with like really big feet. That was his whole mutation. And then, in an effort to like cure himself of his mutation, he ended up like injecting himself with a vial of some stuff that just exacerbated his mutation and gave him the blue fur. Yeah, not gonna lie, I thought I would be seeing fights, but man, just small stuff. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they still did a really good job with Jean Grey. The whole pivotal chalkboard is covered with a mess of equations all overlapping each other. At the bottom is a final notation, need more chalk. Yeah. Oh, is this the... Oh, it's the load screens. That's cool. I don't think Rogue is in this game. Maybe in Legends 2. Because I know Legends 2 added a bunch of new characters in it. Okay, that room... Jubilee, I'd say.
This is Rogue's room.
Never mind.
I like her. She's a bit of a wild child.
She tends to get into trouble.
Well, Rogue did a few questionable things before joining the X-Men, but she's proven herself to be an invaluable member of our team.
If you don't mind me asking, what can she do?
It's a bit complicated, but her power deals with direct skin contact, which is why she always wears gloves.
Yeah, the thing with Rogue is that she can take anyone's power if she touches them, but she also gains their memories too. And if she holds on too long, she can like really fuck up the person she takes the memories from. And obviously, with the influx of memories, it can like mess with her personality. That's what happened with Captain Marvel, or otherwise known as Miss Marvel in the comics. Which is also why Rogue got the ability to be like super strong and be able to fly and everything. It's because her and Miss Marvel fought. She took some of her powers, and then the outcome was Miss Marvel lying in a coma for like a while, and also messing up her mind. Where are the other X-Men? I mean, we have Jean, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some more in the underground. This is Storm's room, definitely.
Aurora Monroe lives here.
Yep,
Her
Storm.
mutant abilities allow her to control the weather, which comes in handy with her favorite pastime, gardening.
Aurora. What a pretty name.
Her code name is Storm. She takes over as leader of the X-Men if Scott Summers isn't around.
Storm, mistress of the elements. God, she's such a queen. She's my goddess, for real, for real. Fun thing about Storm, growing up, I think she grew up in Egypt or like Africa. She was found like as a kid by a tribe, and they basically revered her as like a goddess because she could control the weather. Handwritten letter lays on the desk. Forge, you still owe me the carriage rides and a dinner at Karani's. I plan on collecting that when next you visit. Oh, this is sweet. This is referring to the X-Men arc Life Death, which was covered in the X-Men 97 first season, where Storm loses her powers and then she gains them back with the help of Forge, and they like form a romance because of it. That's sweet. Forge is awesome. Do we have anything on Rogue that we can look at? No, it doesn't look like it.
Can't go that way.
Okay, this one has girl posters and everything, and it's really dirty. It's definitely going to be Iceman.
Bobby Drake stays here. His code name is Iceman.
Let me guess. He makes ice.
He can freeze almost any object instantly. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you. He's a real charmer.
Dude, Iceman is really, really strong. Like I said earlier, he can like freeze molecules instantaneously, which basically slows them down. I think he also gets strong enough to freeze time or something. I hope she takes away Miss Marvel's powers in the movies. I hope so too, because that's how she basically gets like her main power set that she uses. Okay. Canada, Wolverine.
This room belongs to the ultimate man of mystery, Wolverine. Although he's a bit rough around the edge.
Ah, oh, damn it, come on. Called him Wolvie. Examine Wolverine's flag. Hanging on the wall is a weathered Canadian flag with some writing on it. Come on back to the old varsity team anytime. Your friends at Alpha Flight, Shaman, Puck, Snowbird, Sasquatch, James, and Heather Hudson. Oh, fucking Alpha Flight. Fuck. Alpha Flight is like the basically like the bargain bin of the superhero teams in Marvel Comics. It's still nice. I kind of forgot that he was a part of Alpha Flight at a certain point in time. Painting. Who paints? Colossus? I think Colossus paints.
This is the home of Peter Rasputin.
Yeah, Colossus.
He's pure Russian, from the top of his crew cut to the bottom of his size 18 feet. You'd never believe a body of steel could house such a gentle heart.
Yeah, thanks to Colossus's osmium metal skin. That's his main power. He's like really big, but once he activates his power, his skin becomes like really, really strong, and he's like he can trade blows with Hulk. And I'll say that much. And now I just don't like the actor. Oh no. I really hope you're not one of the people that just hates on Brie Larson because it's just like what everyone else is doing. I really hate that. Brie Larson does not deserve the amount of hate that she gets, honestly. It's mainly from like the right, like, manosphere people that anti-SJWs, I feel. Really sucks, man. I actually really like her in Captain Marvel. She was a lot better in Marvels, honestly, than in the first movie. Concept art, okay. A paint-splattered Essel holds a half-finished painting of the majestic and inspiring Ural Mountains. The painter is obviously very talented and a master of color, light, and shadow. The brushes and oil paint seat neatly nearby, ready for use when it's time to finish the painting. Aww, that's sweet. I like that they added his painting, because I remember I think I remember seeing a panel where he like does like a semi-nude painting of Psylocke. That's sweet. Ooh, trivia game. Rogue had once been romantically involved with which evil mutant? Magneto. Yeah, because the X-Men 97, that's when I learned about that. Address of the expansion is Whitestone? Grey Malkin Land. Damn. Of these characters, which was the first X-Man? Beast, Angel, Banshee. I think it was Angel. Oh no, yeah, Cyclops. Who isn't a member of the Brotherhood? Gateway. Name the machine Xavier uses to augment his psychic power. Cerebro. Yep. Why can't Cyclops control his optic blast? Head trauma. Yeah. Gambit's father trained him to be a thief. Thieves Guild. Nightcrawler is originally from Germany. Kurt Wagner. I love him. When Jean Grey is overwhelmed by her powers, she becomes the Phoenix. Dazzler. Dazzler is a mutant that's basically she makes. I was gonna say she makes fireworks. But that's Jubilee's thing. Dazzler like does light shows, but she's also like a really good singer. White Queen is referring to Emma Frost. Who is Cyclops' brother? Havoc. Moira Taggart runs what facility? Mutant research filling in Mirror Island. Who is not truly a mutant? Juggernaut, because Juggernaut only gets his powers from the crystal in his on his back. Because of fuck, what was the he basically made a deal to be the avatar of like an ancient god. I forgot the name. Wolverine was first to slay the father of the woman he loved. What was the father's name? I don't remember this one. Shira? Shingen. Cyclops' father was leader of which group? I think it was the Starjammers? Shi'ar is the bird people, the Brood are the aliens, Hellfire Club are the group of people that basically run the world, but they're mutants, and Emma Frost is a part of them. Department H is the group that Wolverine worked with before he got these no, that's Department X. What was Department H? I think Department H was tasked with trying to replicate the super soldier serum. It's Starjammers. Me Too, X-Men 97. Wait, if I'm not wrong, in Deadpool, Colossus has hair, so does his hair also turn metal? Yeah, every part of his body turns metal. Including his hair. Who developed Sentinels as a deterrent to mutants? That is Bolivar Trask. Played by Peter Dinklage in the sequel X-Men Fox movies. The original X-Men went to Coffee A Go-Go to listen to a beatnik known as... What? This must be like really deep X-Men lore. Bernard the Poet? Okay. Magneto's outer space base, Asteroid M, has also been referred to as... No, Inner Sanctum. Avalon, yeah. Who wears a helmet to protect against psionic attacks? Out of these ones, it's Juggernaut. The metal bonded to Wolverine's bones is adamantium. What is the code name for Kitty Pryde? Shadowcat isn't on here. Polaris, Sprite, Siren, Destiny, Blink. Sprite? I have never heard Sprite ever being referred to Kitty Pryde. Never. That's crazy. Aside from being a powerful telepath, Emma Frost can also turn her body into diamond hard substance. Yep. Moira's son, Kevin McTaggart, was also known as... Sauron is the dinosaur. Moira? Proteus, okay. For a short time, Jean Grey was a member of the Hellfire Club. Which X-Man is immune to Rogue's power? I think Banshee. Colossus? Yeah, it's because of the Ozymandias skin, right? Storm's biggest fear is enclosed places that I didn't know about until I saw the episode Life Death in X-Men 97. Honestly, it's not like really bad fear, honestly. Who in this group is a mutant? Robert Kelly, McTaggart, Juggernaut, Bobby Drake, Bolivar Trask. Oh, right, yep. Is a mutant, Bobby Drake. When it said Moira McTaggart, I was like, wait, Moira McTaggart becomes a mutant like in the later series, and then I remembered when this game came out. Basically, Moira McTaggart's like mutant power is that whenever she dies, like time resets to when she was born. So, and she keeps like everything that she remembered when she was alive, like an adult. What is the Xavier Protocol? That is last minute, or like basically it's like the Batman thing where the Xavier Protocol is weaknesses of all the X-Men. Wait, files listing the secret identities of all known mutants. Oh, that's weird. I could have sworn the Xavier protocols were basically like the weaknesses of all the X-Men. Magneto. Forge is a member of which Native American tribe? Oh shit, I didn't know that. Navajo? Cheyenne, oh. I did not know that. Okay. So many people leveled up. That's funny. Oh, okay. So many people leveled up just because I did really well on some trivia stuff. Okay. Okay, I think we're good now. We can go back to talk to Professor Xavier. Wait, what's that crazy power? I don't fully understand it. Which crazy power? Moira McTaggart's? Basically Moira McTaggart, like in like the current X-Men, series, she basically has the power whenever she dies, time gets reset and she wakes up like being born. Everything basically gets reset, but she keeps all like the memories and stuff of what happened. So I don't know if you've ever seen ReZero, like the anime with Subaru. Basically it's like that, but instead of like coming to like a checkpoint, it's basically when she gets born. So basically she can just like do whatever she wants, die, and then do it all again, but like in a different way.
Did
Thank.
Hello, Allison. Are you ready to see the true purpose of the Institute?
Yes, I am. Why was I brought? Oh wait, I can just do it. Isekai manga.
Why was I brought here?
You were brought here for your own protection. The people who attacked you in New York City were members of the Brotherhood of Mutants. They can be extremely dangerous.
So they could come after me again?
Perhaps. Which is why it would be best for you to stay at the mansion. At least until we determine exactly why the Brotherhood attempted to kidnap you.
Yeah, are you the leader?
Are you the leader of the X-Men?
I...
But you brought them together, right?
Yes. I started with Cyclops.
You take me to the sub-basement?
Could you take me on the sub-basement tour?
Yes, indeed. You see, a majority of this facility is underground so as not to attract the attention of those who mean ill will towards mutant kind. It features state of...
Oh, I hate that the dialogue skips like that. It's annoying. So annoying.
This is the War Room.
I love
From
this
here,
room.
we keep a watchful eye on the world for any signs of trouble. This is also where the X-Men meet to formulate combat strategies.
What's that holographic globe?
That is the mission control computer. With it, you can examine and activate any missions that are currently available to the X-Men.
I'll have to take a look at that later.
Very good. Now, would you like a tour of the sub-basement, or would you prefer to explore on your own?
I like a tour.
I'd like a sub-basement tour.
Feel free to inspect the rooms. I'll follow along and explain as we go.
Those stairs are not really wheelchair friendly, Professor Xavier. Oh, that kind of sucks.
Oh, wow. This is incredible.
Thank you. We're rather proud of it.
Cerebro, right?
What in the world?
This is Cerebro, a machine designed to locate mutants anywhere on the planet.
Is this how you found me?
Precisely. We were able to pinpoint you when your mutant abilities began to manifest themselves several days ago.
This machine must be really powerful.
Oh, yeah.
It is indeed. While wearing that headset, a telepath can feel the heartbeat of almost every sentient being on Earth. It could, potentially, overwhelm an untrained mind, though.
Whoa.
Yes. And in addition, Cerebro keeps detailed files on all known mutants.
Oh. I can't do anything with it, though. That's pretty cool. Usually Professor X uses that, but Jean Grey and Emma Frost have been known to use that as well. That's basically how they locate and identify mutants. Danger
From
room.
within here, I control battle situations that take place in the training room you can see through those windows. The training room has earned the dubious title of the Danger Room.
But the danger room looks completely empty.
With the aid of advanced holography, any adversary or environment can be created out of nothingness. The Danger Room can simulate battle situations from the surface of the moon to 1,000 feet below sea level.
Holographs? So nothing in there is real?
Nope.
Make no mistake, while the enemies in the Danger Room may not be real, the danger certainly is, as the bruises of the X-Men can attest.
What's the console over there?
That is the Danger Room computer.
What's it do?
It is the artificial intelligence created by Beast to run the Danger Room.
Oh, Beast made
With it, a student can access any of the training programs available. You may use it later should you wish.
Sounds kind of scary, but fun.
I'm glad you feel that way, Allison, because I would now like to officially extend you an invitation to join us here at the Institute. Your parent...
I don't know. This is all happening so fast.
There's no rush. This is a difficult decision. So for the time being, consider yourself our guest. Feel free to enjoy anything the mansion has to offer.
Oh, thank you. What happens if a crazy strong mutant doesn't wish to join them? Oh, then the X-Men just don't do anything. Yeah, the X-Men aren't really in the business of like forcibly like recruiting people against their wishes, you know? That's more of like the Brotherhood's thing. You know, unless it's like Xavier being an asshole and like rewrites their mind or something. Yeah. Xavier has been known to do that in certain points in history. There's one with Matthew Malloy. He's like an Omega level mutant. He's like really, really strong.
This is the laboratory of Hank Buck.
Isn't he the one they call Beast?
Yes, but that code name is a gross misrepresentation of the man. His mind is every bit as strong and agile as his body. It's his technical expertise that keeps the equipment down here running so smoothly.
Yeah, Beast is really smart. Obviously not on par as like Tony Stark or Reed Richards or like Moon Girl, but still, he's like really smart. His I think his whole thing is like biology, like mutant physiology in particular. Ooh, the X-Jet hangar. God, the X-Jet looks so cool.
The hangar bay houses the X-Men's main source of transportation. We call it the X-Jet, a state-of-the-art and constantly upgraded aircraft.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. We keep the X-Jet prepped and ready to take off at a moment's notice.
I think it was made by Forge with the help of Beast. I can't really remember, though. Because the thing with Forge's mutant power is he's able to basically make anything, but he doesn't know how it works. So like when you take Tony Stark, he's like a genius. He builds all his own shit, and he can tell you how it works. But with Forge, he can build you something, but he just can't tell you how it works. It just works. That's like his main mutant power. It's funny. It's really funny at some points. I think he's actually like told Tony Stark like, "Hey, you know how your stuff works? I just build my stuff and it just like works." He's still really cool. I think he's one of my favorite mutants because you could come up with like a concept of some crazy ass device. Maybe like something that shoots black holes or something, and he'd find some way to make it work. That's his whole thing.
This is our medical facility. We've gone to a great deal of trouble to design equipment capable of handling the special needs of mutants. I believe that if necessary, these computers could even perform surgery without supervision.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this is where Wolverine wakes up in the first X-Men movie. Once the X-Men save him after he gets knocked out by Sabretooth.
This is the Brig, a highly reinforced area designed to contain practically any mutant.
You keep prisoners?
No, not at all, Allison. But there are those rare occasions when we need to detain an individual before handing them over to the proper authorities.
Enemy bios. Ooh, it's Mystique! Cunning and devious, Mystique has had so many disguises she isn't even sure of her original name. Raven Darkholm. She has assumed many roles from an employee of the Department of Defense to the wife of a senator. She even took the identity of a reclusive billionaire. Mystique's mutant power is the ability to alter the shape of her body to impersonate anyone, as well as being able to psionically change the appearance of the clothing she wears. While she cannot change her weight, she is able to assume smaller or larger forms, but this is extremely tiring. As a metamorph, the one drawback is the inability to copy someone else's superhuman powers. Yeah. So in some media, Mystique basically can transform into anyone. And like the clothes that the disguise has, basically are extensions of her body. Wasn't there a mutant whose body who could survive anything? Oh, you're talking about Darwin from X-Men First Class. Yeah, that's definitely that's his main thing. Darwin is able to basically evolve his body in order to survive any situation. So how he goes out in First Class should not have happened. He should not have died when his whole thing is like basically evolving your body to suit any environment. It's crazy. There's one instance where he went against Hela, the goddess of death from Norse mythology, and he just like evolved himself to become a greater god of death that like overpowered her. That's how strong his mutant ability is. Also, he fought against Hulk in World War Hulk, and when that happened, originally his mutation basically made it so he would like siphon off the gamma radiation that Hulk was giving off to like depower him. But after he got punched, his body just like teleported him to a different place. So it was like, oh yeah, your evolutionary power is basically telling you not to fight the Hulk. That's like the best way to fight the Hulk is to not be there. There you are, Fred Dukes the Blob. One of the heaviest mutants ever known, the aptly named Blob is extremely obese. He's also incredibly strong and nearly invulnerable. The thick layer of fat encasing his body, combined with incredibly tough skin, protects Blob from projectiles such as bullets. He can even absorb cannon fire. He is also capable of binding himself to the ground and becoming almost immovable. When he first met the X-Men, Blob was working in a traveling carnival. Since that time, he has made quite a name for himself as the enemy of the X-Men. So much so that he was invited to join the most viral band of mutants in the world, the Brotherhood of Mutants. Yeah. It touched on it that one of his powers has basically become immovable. From what I understood, that was like his main power, and I guess it changed over the years?
Yes, Allison. What can I do for you?
I'm done with the sub-basement tour.
I'm done with the sub-basement tour.
Objectives. Go to the war room and start the next mission. Okay. It's time to train. Wait, can we see if there are more X-Men here now?
Hello, my friends.
Forge!
Oh, I'm not an X-Man. I'm just looking around the war room. Professor Xavier said it was okay. I saw this flashing button marked Muir Island, so I pushed it. Are you having trouble there?
Yes, the Brotherhood stormed through here.
Oh my gosh! Were you hurt?
Me? I'm fine.
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name's Forge.
I bet you've got some kind of mutant power, don't you?
I have the ability to build any type of machine.
That's like a really good simplification of it.
What was the Brotherhood doing on Muir Island?
They broke into my workshop and tore the place apart in search of a particular piece of equipment.
What was the Brotherhood doing on Muir Island?
What do they want?
What did they want?
They took some experimental equipment that masks mutant DNA from scanning devices.
Oh.
Why would they want that?
That's not good.
I'm not sure. But while wearing the masking device, even Cerebro would not be able to detect them.
Oh no, that's real bad.
Talk to you later, Forge.
Anytime.
Beginning with your next away mission, you can visit Forge's workshops through extraction points during missions to buy and sell equipment for your team. Oh, that's cool. Okay, now. What was the objective? Go to the... Oh, we can go to the mansion and then meet more X-Men that are there. Okay, let's do that. Ground floor. Look, it's Rogue!
Hey, y'all. Aren't you the new girl?
Wow, cool costume.
Wow, cool costume. You've got to be an X-Man.
That's right, hun. My name's Rogue.
And you're a mutant.
Call me Sugar, please.
Yep. My power lets me absorb all kinds of things through skin contact. Other mutant powers, memories, even someone's life force if I'm not careful. But it only lasts for a short time and then I return to normal. Or at least as normal as I can be.
Where'd you get that accent?
Where'd you get that accent?
Come on now, Sugar. Y'all don't mean to tell me a Yank like you has never met someone from the South?
I was in New Jersey once.
Well, honey, I grew up in a little town along the bank of the Mississippi River. I'm as southern as mint juleps and magnolia trees.
God, I love her accent so much. God, she's so hot.
You're lucky. At least you've got a mutant power that's easy to hide.
Oh, it's not that easy, Allison. I can never touch someone without taking something from them.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Once, I bumped into Nightcrawler and I was blue for a week.
Night who?
Never you mind, sweetheart. You'll know him when you see him.
Oh yeah, he's so sweet.
Talk to you
Nightcrawler's
later.
my favorite.
Don't be a stranger, y'all.
Nightcrawler's one of my favorite of the X-Men. Oh, it's Bobby.
Wow, the scenery around here.
You must be Bobby Drake.
Hey, it's nice to see my name's gotten around. Did the other girls tell you what a cool dude I am?
Shut up.
No, but Jean Grey warned me to keep an eye on you.
Oh, well, don't believe everything Jean said.
Come on.
You must...
Hey.
No.
Oh, well, don't believe everything Jean says. She still hasn't forgiven me for that little incident in the changing room. Man, you enter one room without knocking and you're branded for life.
Oh, at least it was an accident and you're not like being a fucking perv.
I've heard you have the mutant power to freeze anything instantly.
Yep, I can drop my body temperature and the air around me to sub-zero temperatures. It lets me cover my body in a protective shield of ice that even bullets can't get through. Pretty wicked, huh?
Yeah, I'll say.
But enough about... But enough about...
I've heard...
Yep. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. It's always nice to meet a new student, especially one as pretty as you.
I'm not sure I want to be a student.
Thanks, Bobby. But I'm not sure I want to be a student.
Aw, come on. It's a lot of fun. Plus, you learn how to use your powers.
I'm not sure. Being able to generate lava kind of freaks me out.
You get used to having mutant powers, after a while. Eventually, you'll even get to like them.
I hope to see you soon, Bobby.
Oh, you can count on that, Allison.
Oh, Bobby Drake is such a cool guy, isn't he? He's a real flirt, too. I really hope we eventually see him in the MCU. Bobby Drake's always been one of my favorites. Mainly because, like, being able to, like, freeze things is such a fucking cool power. And since he's, like, a Omega level mutant, too. Rogue. Rogue is from a small town along the banks of Mississippi River in the deep south, as her thick accent will attest to. It was a good and peaceful life, but that was all to vanish when her mutant powers became active and she nearly killed a boy after kissing him. Confused and frightened, Rogue ran away from home and was befriended by Mystique, who brought her to the Brotherhood of Mutants. There she met Magneto and the two fell in love. Oh god. Eventually, Rogue realized that the Brotherhood's message of hatred and violence was wrong, and she joined the X-Men. She still harbors great resentment. Bobby Drake. Hailing from a small town on Long Island, New York, Bobby Drake was much like any other youth, boisterous and mischievous. Then one night he was forced to use his ice-making ability to protect a friend from assailants. Bystanders were so shocked and outraged at Bobby's display of mutant power that they formed a mob. Luckily, Bobby escaped unharmed and was able to join the X-Men, gifted with the ability to lower temperatures to sub-zero temperatures. Bobby can transform his body into solid ice, making his codename Iceman unnatural. Able to generate ice in any form, he can create ice missiles, make ice shields, and even form ice slides, which allow him to move faster than he could running at full speed. So cool. From what I understand, he could also, he can also, like, if he, like, gets, like, broken when he's in his ice form, he can just, like, reconstitute himself, which is cool. Alright, let's see who's upstairs. This is Jean's room. Not Kitty's, Allison's. Beasts. Okay, there has to be some more X-Men here, right? Maybe Storm? Mistress of the Elements! Storm!
Why, you must be Allison Cressmere. You're even prettier than Jean said you were.
And you are?
And you are?
My name is Aurora Monroe, but here at the X-Mansion, I'm usually referred to as Storm.
Where are you from?
I'm originally...
And?
I'm originally from Kenya, Africa, but Professor Xavier asked me to join him here at the mansion.
You're a mutant?
I'm a teacher and a...
No way!
I can make it rain, sleet, or snow. Even...
Oh, I hate that it gets skipped like that.
You're a mutant?
I'm a teacher and a gardener, and I can make it rain...
Wink! Professor Xavier told me about the Danger Room. What's it like in there?
Stressful and exhilarating. You can never be sure what the professor or beast is going to throw at you.
Aren't you afraid of being hurt?
No. There are safety locks to protect us from serious harm. But the Danger Room does have a habit of leaving you with a few aches and pains.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
I hope to see you soon, Allison.
Storm. Mistress of the Elements! Also my goddess. For real, for real. Doesn't look like there's anyone else here. Alright, let's go back to the sub-basement. Maybe there's someone else in one of these rooms. Maybe Beast is in his lab. Yeah, here he is.
I'm sorry, miss. My sincerest apologies if I frightened you.
Are you Hank McCoy?
Yes, indeed. Although my codename is Beast, for obvious reasons, I didn't always look like this. My animalistic appearance is due to a further genetic mutation.
Yeah. I'm sure everyone's heard of me. I'm the freak who can turn a mini-mall into mini Pompeii.
Allison, my dear, you are most certainly not a freak. You are a mutant, just as I am.
I love Hank McCoy, man. He's so eloquent, despite looking like a blue Sasquatch monster. He's so cool.
Since you're a
Except when he's an
scientist,
asshole in the comics.
could you explain to me exactly what a mutant is?
It would be my pleasure. You see, Mother Nature has a way of changing life forms, experimenting with them to see what would better help a species to thrive in its environment.
That's evolution, like what Darwin wrote about.
Very good, Allison. Correct. And recently, evolution has decided to endow various humans with an X gene, which is what gives us special abilities. So mutants are really just the next phase in human evolution, and the X-Men strive to be the conscience of this new breed. It's quite exciting.
The people in New
Homo
York didn't think it
superior.
was exciting when...
You never know what the future may hold. In the meantime, you have new friends, Allison. A whole mansion full of mutants who know exactly what you're going through.
Thanks for the talk, Beast.
My pleasure, Allison. Feel free to drop by any time. Perhaps we could discuss Darwinism in greater detail.
Maybe there's someone here. I'd love to talk to Cyclops, at least. I guess not. Maybe once I get access to the outside. Oh, maybe I have access to it right now. Because it's basically telling me to just explore the mansion. I guess that means the outside, too. Because if I remember, there's an outside, and there's more mutants there, too. Or, like, more X-Men and, like, more students, I think. It'd be cool if Jubilee was here. Okay, war room. Rebro, nope. Danger room, nope. Oh, it's Jean.
Hello, Allison. Are you finding your way around all right?
Yes, I'm just exploring. So you and Cyclops are an item, huh?
It was a long time coming, but yes. Eventually, we managed to get together.
But isn't it difficult dating someone when you're a telepath? There'd be no surprises.
Oh, I would never read a person's mind unless I was given permission.
A psychic bond?
Anywhere I go, I can always feel his presence, just as he can feel mine. I guess you could say we're soulmates.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's so sweet. they're in so much love that they create like a psychic bond, and he can always feel her, and she can always feel him.
What's that beam that shoots out of Cyclops' eyes?
It's called an optic blast, and it's powerful enough to punch a hole through carbon steel.
Where does the energy come from?
Scott's body absorbs solar energy and converts it into power for the beam.
It's still so funny hearing that explanation of his power when I'm so used to his eyes just being portals to another dimension.
Why does Cyclops always wear those glasses?
As a child, Scott was in an accident that damaged his ability to control his optic energy. As a result, his optic beam is constantly active. The only way he can shut it off is to close his eyes.
So his power's kind of stuck in permanent on mode.
Yes. Fortunately, Professor X created a visor with ruby quartz lenses that block the beam. That way Scott can open his eyes without destroying everything in sight. But regrettably, I'll never get to see his eyes because of it.
Why don't you just get a power dampener?
I should be going now.
Anytime you feel the need for a little girl talk, just let me know.
Yeah, that really sucks. Not being able to ever open your eyes, otherwise you just like fucking wreck people like that. I feel like it's on like the same wavelength as like Rogue's power, where she can't really touch anyone ever, otherwise she might kill him. At least with some mutants, they're able to like control their power, but when it comes to them, they just can't. Really sucks. It's inaccessible.
Hey. Talk to you later. Don't.
okay. Well, I guess I can't do anything. Alright. Let's do the Danger Room training course, and then I will head off. It's getting late. And I'm tired. I just drank some vodka, so I'm a little bit tipsy. And a little tired. Oh, no, not this way. In goods. Magma.
You may now begin your course. 30 seconds remaining. Excellent. All objectives have been successfully achieved. Course is now complete.
Nice.
Well done.
Is it not with this? Or do I have to do all the trainings? Oh, War Room. Okay, never mind. Actually, wait, I never visited the brig. Oh, I mean, I did, but not in this post, like, tutorial. Oh, never mind. There's no one here.
Attention, X-Men. Meet me in the war room immediately.
Briefing.
With the aid of Cerebro, I've learned the Brotherhood is en route to Alaska. It appears their destination is the facility for the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, also known simply as HARP.
What would the Brotherhood want at HARP? All that facility does is study the ionosphere.
That, Cyclops, is what you must discover. The Brotherhood has become extremely active since their attack on Allison, which can only mean something sinister is in the offing. And whatever their plan, we must thwart it before they can set back the cause of human-mutant relations.
The HARP facility, eh? This will be an excellent opportunity to test the new cloaking device I've installed on the X-Jet. It should render us completely undetectable to radar.
Excellent, Beast. You have your mission, X-Men. Godspeed.
I love how animated they are. Yeah, this must be the one mission I was remembering back then. I could have sworn that there was a... I could have sworn that there was a mission in the Danger Room that I had to do. I guess that comes later. Huh. Never mind. Okay.
Beast.
Nice. Wolverine and Storm are a good team up. Because if I remember, Wolverine can create like ice bridges, which is nice. Alright, let's save, and that's going to be it for right now. I think I'll pick this up later on tomorrow, because tomorrow I gotta start cleaning a room downstairs. So, that's going to be it for right now. I know it was a pretty short stream. It's like 2 hours, but I got home a little bit late because I had to stay a little late because one of the employees, the other managers, had to come late, so I had to stay. Yeah, thank you guys for joining. That was really fun. I really miss playing X-Men Legends. All like the memories are coming back of me just sitting at home in front of the TV with my GameCube and just playing this. It was so fun. So fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys sometime tomorrow. Hope you all have a good rest of your night. Last day. Much love, much love. Have a good one. All right.